Fear and uncertainty for one family as the search for their loved one expands into day 4.
When I saw that his phone was not moving and it was at that position for so long, it made me think something's not right.
What message the family has for people helping with those search efforts?
I think this will be the longest shutdown in the history of ever. And I don't say that happily. I don't say that proudly. I'm just saying that realistically.
It's day 16 of the government shutdown, and neither political party seems ready to budge. What stipulation the judge is now placing on the White House's efforts to lay off of federal workers?
The commander-in-chief now revealing plans for the future of his crime crackdown. Which California city the administration warns could be next on the list to welcome the president's deployment of National Guard troops.
You're watching Fox 26, and now, great day.
We begin this 5 o'clock hour of Great Day on this Thursday morning with a live look at the Bay Bridge. Traffic looks heavy already, and it's only expected to pick up as the morning goes along. A nice view there. You can see a little bit of fog there as well. We may be seeing some fog here in the valley as well, as we usually tend to see after rainstorms when it's cold.
That's for sure.
Yeah, good morning to you. I'm Liz Gonzalez.
And I'm Carl Cook. Justin Willis is on assignment. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, there were some chances that we were going to get some patchy fog this morning.
Okay.
I mean, it does not, like you said, it's not a surprise. You get the rain, then you get the fog.
It's a pattern.
Then you get the sun. It's a little bit of everything. So it's a slow transition to get those sunny skies. But we did have some sunny skies yesterday.
It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful day, but you know, who knows? If you have seen the fog this morning, we would love to see those photos and just see how things are. But as far as your current conditions as of right now, I know I didn't see when I was heading out the door, but we do have some cloudy conditions there, 50 degrees on the dot. So it is pretty chilly, like Liz mentioned. It's pretty cool. So you may want to take your jacket if you're heading out this morning. And right now, wind speeds are at 6 miles an hour, dew point at 49 degrees. And as far as your day planner, things will warm up a little bit there, but you know, we're still going to be in the 60s, so to speak. So 54 at the 10 a.m. hour, 60 degrees on the dot there at noontime, and then 66 at 5 p.m. But that cloud coverage will start clearing out, and we'll get some sunny skies later on today. So it's not too bad. And your next weather maker, well, we really don't have too much there, but we'll break down what we are seeing coming up.
An investigation is underway this morning after police in Fowler found 2 bodies inside of a home. Officers say around 6:30 last night they received a call. A family member told them that a relative said he shot his mother, planned to shoot the family's dog, and then himself. When police arrived to the home on Citrus and South, no one answered the door. No one answered phone calls. Officers enforced their way inside the home and discovered the bodies of an elderly woman and a middle-aged man. Police have confirmed the 2 are related but have not yet released their names. The Fresno County Sheriff's Office has since taken over this investigation. Fowler police say that the incident appears to be isolated and there is no threat to the rest of the neighborhood. The search is intensifying this morning for 65-year-old Ron Daly, who never made it home from a hunting trip in the Sierra. The Fresno County Sheriff's Office says he left Monday morning to go deer hunting near Shaver Lake and the Courtright Reservoir, but never returned. You can see him right there on that surveillance footage, loading up his truck. Daly's phone last pinged near Dinky Creek Road on Shaver Lake, but has shown no activity since. More people are joining the search effort, including volunteers and friends.
We're praying for each and every one of you that are searching for him, and we appreciate you. We know you guys are going to find him, and we really believe that it's going to happen soon.
Daly's family tells us that he has over 50 years of hunting experience and that if something happens, they know that he's out there hunkering down, waiting it out. He's 5'7", weighs 220 pounds with brown hair, brown eyes, and a beard. His family also says that he does have underlying medical conditions. Now, the license plate number on his truck, 16028S2. If you've seen Daly, his truck, or have any other information, call the Fresno County Sheriff's Office.
Time now is 5:03, getting close to 5:04 right about now. There it is, about 5:04 now. Satellite radar showing nothing really going on as far as around the state here. Just some low pressure in the state here, which is kind of keeping those temperatures a little bit low. But that will be sure to pass there as we're going to see things start picking up a little bit as we get into the weekend. And as far as your Futurecast radar, not really much going on in that system. We showed you yesterday, I was starting to clear out. It's just moving a little bit more towards the central part of the nation there, and even starting to clear out in general as well. Any system we saw on the left side of the screen that I mentioned yesterday, that's cleared out too. So really not much going on as far as heading into the weekend. This is 2:30 a.m. on a Friday. You see no chance of rain at all. So you're going to have a nice clear weekend as we head into that weekend. And the temperatures will also start picking up too, though. That's the other thing that's going to be happening as far as your 3-day outlook. We are going to see some slight cloud coverage today, but that will start clearing out as the day goes on there. 68 degrees, but then we hop back up into the 70s starting tomorrow there, Friday at 74 degrees with an overnight low of 53. The overnight lows will also start picking up as well. And once we get into Saturday, we creep up closer to the 80s there at 79. But again, you're going to see some clear sunny skies as the weekend goes on. So that's all you're going to have to worry about is kind of figuring out what you're going to wear over this weekend. You're going to wear shorts, you're going to wear some light pants, a light jacket. Well, we'll leave that up to you. Either way, you're going to have some great conditions as we head into the weekend. But let's get back here to Thursday and focus on the highs and lows for the rest of the Central Valley.
Time is now 5:05. California restaurant owners say the state's fast food wage is eating away at their bottom line, as it appears the state has dropped the ball on the council that's meant to oversee those wage hikes and other concerns. Assembly Bill 1228 was signed into law by Governor Gavin Newsom in 2023. It went into effect last year. It increased the minimum wage rate for certain fast food workers to $20 an hour. Under AB 1228, a fast food council also came to fruition. There, people could be heard on issues like fast food restaurant health, safety, and employment conditions. The council, by law, is supposed to meet no less than every 6 months, but it hasn't met in 8 months. And now business owners are left with questions.
I have no idea why they haven't held it. It seems like the reports out of the last meeting, really nothing substantial was discussed. It was almost like an introductory meeting, and they didn't seem to know where to go from there.
Fox 26 has been sending emails to the Department of Industrial Relations for months asking about the next meeting. We still haven't gotten a date. Valley Assembly member David Tangipa shares why he believes the council is going silent.
And now it's almost like they're just being conflict avoidant. We have to have the hard conversations right now. AB 1228 did not work. The good intentions don't negate the negative consequences when it comes to bad pieces of legislation that aren't data driven and nor rooted in reality. And that's exactly what that bill did.
According to the Fast Food Council members' website, the chair position is vacant. The previous chair, Nicholas Hardiman, left the council in May after the governor appointed him to the California Housing and Finance Agency Board of Directors. So the question lingers here, has the minimum wage hike for some fast food workers resulted in job losses? What about higher prices for customers? Well, it depends on whose research you read. The UC Berkeley-based Institute for Research on Labor and Employment reported last month that the wage increase did not reduce the fast food workforce and did not change the number of hours worked. It found menu prices went up by 6.5% immediately after the wage hike, but then leveled down to just over 2%. All things considered, it's about 8 cents for a $4 item. Researchers also found employers passed 63% of the cost of higher wages on to consumers. Days later, the nonprofit Employment Policies Institute reported California's fast food industry lost nearly 16,000 jobs since the law took effect, citing numbers from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. A survey in April by that same organization found 98% of restaurants reported that they raised menu prices rather. 89% said they cut employee hours, and 70% reported cutting staff or consolidating positions, all because of the minimum wage hike. The contentious relationship between the state of California and the Trump administration heating up once more. Why the transportation secretary is now threatening the state's federal funding.
Hi, I'm Monty Torres with Fox 26 News on YouTube. Thank you for checking out our YouTube channel, where we have loads of great content for you to choose from. And while you're here, why not click on the subscribe button right here? That way you can stay in touch with all the latest breaking news, everything news related within the Central Valley. And thank you for watching.